Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Executive Dean, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. And I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Welcome also to Jane Rigby, our outstanding alumni. We will look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in the ceremony. Graduands, well done. Today is about celebrating your achievements and looking forward to your future with anticipation. Of course, today recognises your academic accomplishments, but when your degrees are conferred upon you shortly, they will stand as symbols of so much more. Confirmation, you've challenged yourself. Proof, you have determination. Evidence, you've prepared yourself for your future. And so much more than that will be personal to you, your family, and your friends. Along your journey, you will have been supported by a whole host of people, as well as family and friends. Course mates, employers, librarians, and other professional services folk at NTU, as well as by your academic tutors. Many of these people will be here with you today or watching online to celebrate your success. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. Now, I want to thank you. Whether you've completed a foundation, undergraduate or postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, by doing so with NTU, you'll have made a huge contribution to your school, your university, and this region. If you played sports, thank you. NTU is a top 10 university for sports according to the British Universities and College Sport League table this year. If you were a doctoral researcher student, thank you. NTU's results from the latest UK-wide assessment of university research were the most improved in the sector compared to the last exercise in 2014. For being part of our environmentally conscious student body, thank you. This year, we were ranked second most sustainable university in the world. Yes, that's right, second in the world. If you volunteered in Nottingham and the region, thank you. This year, hundreds of students have engaged with local schools, charities and community organisations through volunteering and our Students in Classroom programme, contributing over 24,000 hours. For those who completed consultancy projects and work placements with businesses, charities and public services in our city and region, thank you. In sharing your knowledge and your energy, you've helped these organisations to innovate and thrive. And finally, in choosing us, thank you. You helped make NTU one of the top 5 biggest universities in the country, but not just one of the biggest, one of the best. A university worthy of a visit by Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, in October. She chose to come to NTU to hear how we work together to improve all of our mental well-being. Together, we have earned NTU the title University of the Year in 4 out of the last 6 years, being named the Times and the Sunday Times Modern University of the Year 2023, and, most recently, What Uni University of the Year 2023, an award based only on your feedback. I hope it is with pride that you go into the next stage of life, or education, or whatever, saying that you studied with the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment at Nottingham Trent University. You are graduating from one of the biggest and most respected schools of architecture, design and the built environment in the UK. Each year, over 1,000 students graduate from this school and enter professional life in a variety of disciplines. Official government statistics have repeatedly demonstrated that within 15 months of receiving their awards, around 90% of our employed graduates are in highly skilled professional roles, making a real difference, not only in the UK, but around the world. Of course, this will not be a surprise to those graduating today. Many of you have already been immersed in an environment grounded in professional practice. The majority of your lecturers will have worked in industry or practice, and so will many of you, whether you worked part-time or undertook a sandwich placement. The experience you've gained alongside your qualification will provide a solid foundation for your future. You have been and remain part of something special. Class of 2023, I trust you will enjoy today's ceremony and the celebrations that follow. I now invite Professor Richard Bull, Deputy Dean, to read the names of today's graduands, and Professor Edward Peck, Vice-Chancellor, to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Effective Diet Structure on Digestive Efficiency and Production Performance of Meat Poultry by Mohammed Nayam. Doctor of Philosophy degree, The Reinscription of Memory, Informal Practices, Spatial Memory, and Narratives of the Post-War Recovery of Mosul's Old Town, Yusuf Al-Dafair. Cloud-based development of novel data-driven algorithms for heat demand prediction to improve control of heat generation by Kevin Nayak. Master of Science degree in Civil Engineering, Ayun Abbas. Manamiran Anadiraya. Safsan Arud Silvan. Kushan Shandamal Athudag Don. Akil Shamad Balasuria Gadara. Paul Bay. Rowan Michael Child. Wilfred Onyisi Edosa. Santhos Ganapathe. Sanchini Himanasala Vijared Hana Samari Nawathanaj. George Hogg. Danushka Madusana Laduela Karislaj. Benjamin Lloyd. Okello Christian George Odika. Sebastian Oles. The next student also receives the Curtins Prize for Outstanding Student on MSc Honours Civil Engineering, Rijoy Rajan. Ravindu Dashana Ranad Thige. Arpith Sebastian. Simon Afwanga Takura. Nimesha Sandipani Kumari Gunasinga Utawele Gamarala Gadara. Nipun Dinuka Dias Walhadathinge. Master of Science degree in Construction Management, Mahdi Amiran Mujarrad. The next student also receives the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors Award for the Best Dissertation on MSc Construction Management, Renata Karina Charles. Nitesh Chanaram Chadari. Sangeet Ashokbai Daji. Melvin Devase. Akincha Datatre Dikela. Avinash Dodate Thipana. Ijakpovi Eugene Banagjo. Prajwa Gapansme. Gayatri Gopinathan. Saga Garuja. Mohammed Jawad Iqbal. Prathmesh Sanjay Javdav. J. Hamel Jagada. Genevieve Jarikri. Manoge Maduranga Jayasinge Aruchiga. Akashandra Shekhar Kadlag. Pranay Deekap Kambit. Ayush Manoj Kandawal. Venkata Malapa Raju Kojalakota. Oluwanafemi Emmanuel Kalowella. The next student also receives the Chartered Association of Building Engineers Award for Best Overall Performance on MSc Construction Management. Man Tuang La. Amjad Hasabalawasol Abaldamij Mohammed. Bharath Nagavana Rarupa. Chamoda Piyuki Namathna Namarathna Bamanchkinegje. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Construction Management. Francis Michael Nadukwe. The next student also received the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Construction Management. Mary Chuama Nwangwo. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Construction Management. Abbas Adiole Oleg Benla. Austin Otoidi. Abinesh Panaselvam. Thangarase Pradip. Kalyan Pulapati. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Construction Management. Sahil Vinod Renuki. Amal Sajiv. Akshay Santhos Kumar. Bhakti Jayant Sapte. Rehan Khalid Sakted. The next student also receives the Chartered Institute of Building Certificate of Excellence Award for the best overall performance on MSc Construction Management. Sivash Shamsi. Pankaj Kumar Chandra Prakash Shamar. Srivija Hiranmini Majusa Sister. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Construction Management. Vanita Gordhan Thakkar. Vijay Singhe Mudiyalaslange Sankinda Si Pandora Vijay Singhe. Master of Science degree in Project Management Construction. Hunar Arora. Tenakun Mudian Salaje Ashas Himali Tenakun. Lohith Ainat. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Project Management Construction. Sasitha Suranga De Silva Balapita Lianga. The next student also receives the Chartered Association of Building Engineers Award for Best Overall Performance on MSc Project Management Construction. Rafael Bugio. The next student also receives the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors Award for the Best Dissertation on MSc Project Management and the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Project Management. Anruda Vijay Bakuli. The next student also receives the Chartered Institute of Building Certificate of Excellence Award for the Best Overall Performance on MSc Project Management and the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Project Management. Kamal Balose Dumal. Kahinde Ezekiel Ilori. Nachilal Sani Inusa. Nihal Joshi. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Project Management. Murani Ramesh Kape. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Project Management. Amma Janardan Kishiga. Charles Dinyangi Mabo. The next student also receives the Cloud Surveyors Group Award for Professional Practice Studies on MSc Project Management. Dimple Mera Ram. Ayushi Suresh Mehta. Dana Prakash Muragitian. Annette Everest Nigdikulo. The next student also receives the MAP Award for Project Management. Ikaluwa Olayimika Olawalabi. Nishani Makamadu Padini Karalaji Don. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduates from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. I'm pleased to invite Ed Breeds, Principal Lecturer, to the stage to give the oration for our outstanding alumni, Dr. Jane Rigby, and to present them to the Vice-Chancellor to receive the award.
It is my pleasure and privilege to present Dr. Jane Rigby, one of our most outstanding members of our alumni community, to receive an award today in recognition of her achievement. The Outstanding Alumni Award recognises the vital role former students play in raising the university's profile through their distinctive attainments, professional success, and contributions to society. Our graduates go on to achieve brilliant things and make considerable impact to the world around them, and this award truly recognises outstanding examples of these successes. Dr. Jane Rigby has spent her distinguished career working to prevent harms due to gambling, identifying the need for enhanced awareness and education of the topic, and developing critical resources to support and reduce the behavioural addictions that accompany gambling. Working to mainstream the prevention and treatment of gambling harms, ensuring parity of esteem alongside other addictions, Jane is currently CEO of YGAM, an award-winning charity working to prevent children and young people from experiencing gaming and gambling harm. Jane's amazing work was greatly inspired by her early studies at Nottingham Trent University, where she graduated from her BSc Hons Psychology degree in 2004. Finding the study of behavioural addictions particularly interesting, Jane spent a couple of years working in medical psychology, observing firsthand the demand for focus on behavioural addictions and the effects of often hidden gambling addictions. Jane's experiences inspired her to work to increase awareness about the matters, reducing stigma and improving access to treatment. In 2006, Jane began PhD studies into barriers to treatment access for young problem gamblers under the supervision of Professor Mark Griffiths, co-authoring various academic papers on the topics. Working with GamCare to collect data for her studies, Jane was offered a position at the charity in 2010 and set up the youth service Big Deal, work that acted as the foundation for numerous services set up across the UK offering education in youth settings. Jane achieved chartered psychologist status in 2013 and started work with Gamble Aware, where she was responsible for commissioning national treatment and education services to reduce gambling harms, including additions to the national PSHE curriculum. Jane also led the development of the data reporting framework, the first coordinating work to monitor treatment outcomes for gambling disorder services in Britain. In 2019, Jane was appointed a Fellow of the Royal Society of Public Health, and in 2022, she became the CEO of YGAM, where she continues to work to prevent children and young people from experiencing gaming and gambling harms through awareness raising, education, and research. Jane never set out to be a chief exec or charity leader, and was simply motivated by the mission and striving toward getting the work done. When she was an undergraduate student, Jane thought this would be as a clinical psychologist, one-to-one with patients, helping guide them through their recovery journeys. During her career, Jane realized that helping people can be done in many ways, and being willing and open to work differently towards similar goals has guided her path. Indeed, Jane's journey from PhD to the charity sector has supported the application of an academic lens to her activity, appropriately challenging assumptions and scrutinizing the existing evidence base. Guided by robust evidence, Jane has ensured that she is able to apply knowledge to practical solutions to deliver real impact. Vice-Chancellor, we are honoured to have such an inspirational global leader in our alumni community. It gives me great pride and pleasure to present Dr. Jane Rigby to receive her Nottingham Trent University Outstanding Alumna Award.
Thank you, Ed. Wow. Thank you so much for your kind words, and thank you to this wonderful university for this incredible honour. It's really humbling, very unexpected to be standing before you today as a recipient of the Outstanding Alumni Award. I want to start by congratulating all of the graduates here today. I hope you have a wonderful time today reflecting on your own successes with your families and friends. When I was sitting where you are in 2004 first, and then again in 2013 receiving my PhD, I would never have dreamed that I might be invited back one day in recognition of my achievements. But this recognition isn't really about individual efforts, it's recognition of the collaborative spirit fostered by this university, the bonds that I forged here, the lessons that I learned, the friendships that I cultivated and still have today. It shaped who I am. I was really lucky to have some standout lecturers and mentors during my time here. Steph Walker, Gillian Short, Mark Griffiths, Tom Bagley, just naming a few. Their guidance has been invaluable, and I carry the lessons learned from this institution into every endeavour. I want to express my deepest gratitude to my parents. My mum's there in the audience, and my dad, who left us too soon. Your unwavering support and encouragement have been my pillars of strength. Your belief in my potential has fueled my determination. I always thought you were just being kind and maybe a little bit biased, but maybe I need to think a bit differently. The award is as much yours as it is mine. To my kids, Imogen and Sean, and their dad, Jonathan, I couldn't do what I do without you, and I'm very grateful for you all. And for those who'll continue to support me in the future, this is for you too. I'm from the Northwest, but I came to Nottingham in 2001, fueled by the aims and ambitions of any typical 18-year-old, to live as close as possible to my then boyfriend, who was in the RAF and stationed quite close by. That didn't last, but I still stand by the decision, one of the best I've made. My choice of degree was influenced by some really good career advice I was given in my teens, which I've followed to this day, and I feel it's necessary to pass it on to you all. Choose what you enjoy. Don't worry about the salary, the benefits, the expectations of other people. Pick the path that makes you excited to get up in the morning and interested to keep learning. I'm very lucky that for me, work doesn't feel like work. I feel like I'm doing important things with people that I respect and that teach me things every day. And that's not to say that you should refuse to do the mundane. Sometimes that's inevitable, and particularly early in your career path. However, I can tell you that the last time I clock watched at work was 20 years ago when I worked on the checkout in the Vic Centre. And that was mainly just to make sure that I could fund my Wednesday nights out in Ocean. I don't think that much will have changed from then to now. But I would encourage you to make your choices about your next steps based on how you feel, not what others expect of you. Getting this award for me really isn't a reflection of my accomplishments. It's a reminder that great things are often accidental. So my advice to you would be embrace your mistakes. They're what make you unique, and choose joy in all that you do. And finally, I would say trust yourself to be yourself. In a work environment, you are all leaders of the future. Authentic leadership doesn't come from trying to be someone that you're not. I spent many years trying to emulate the strong and exacting style of women that I saw as capable leaders. But it was only when I accepted that warmth and empathy were really important aspects of my leadership style that I began to thrive. So remember, not all leaders are the same, and give yourself permission to find your own style. So I'd just like to wrap up by extending once again my sincere thanks to Professor Edward Peck, Vice-Chancellor, and to the wonderful Nottingham Trent University family. I am immensely grateful to you for shaping my journey and for providing a foundation for success. Thank you.
And now we invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduates. Vice-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. Master of Science degree in Project Management Construction, Abdel Basit Pahuya. Rachi Jagdish Patel. Vushar Paresh Patel. Sukanya Dalip Fadte. Akshaya Raghu Lakshmi. Kalana Chatumal Ranawaka Arachilege. Ibrahim Iola Salami. Ishara Shanchita Bandara Sanganyake Mujanasragi. Rahu Sridhar. Priya Mahadev Sindankop. Sahid Deep Singh. Bala Subranya Singh Sakanyaga. Rathis Sivakumar. Amlu Suresh. Hasitha Rukshan Wimalesen Vinarathan Pavinatha. Connor White. Amugoda Kankamane Pasan Kabushalawa Wijaratnatha. Sarab Pravin Yadav. Master of Science degree in Quantity Surveying, Shajil Aman. Sherin Francis. The next student also receives the Institute of Party Wall Surveyors Award for the best overall performance in construction law, Mohammed Ayudole Abdullah Salam. Jawaria Akbar. Abdul Mueed Aminu. The next student also receives the Chartered Association of Building Engineers Award for Best Overall Performance on MSc Quantity Surveying and the Cloud Surveyors Award for Best Professional Practice Studies on MSc Quantity Surveying, Alexandra Belvier. The next student also receives the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors Award for the Best Dissertation on MSc Quantity Surveying and the Volker Fitzpatrick Award for Outstanding Research Project, Jazila Chalil. Amal Chandran. Michael Olanye Fale. The next student also receives the ARC Partnership Award for the Most Innovative Student, Evidence Ayedigai Halide. Mohammed Huzaifa Shafiq Ahmed Hula. MD Anwar Islam. The next student also receives the Volker Fitzpatrick Award for Cost and Measurement Analysis, Shriyaz Shripal Jain. Sandan Chamika Manawila JLF Edmund. Jobin Johnson. Pabal Khan. Samua Mahajan. The next student also receives the MAP Award for Social Values. Bobi Krishnan Radhakrishnan Neha. Hirath Mudian Salaj Navoja Nimina Hirath. Edwards Okeguala. Odineo Rafiat Olenyan. Amike Valentine Oshua. Yash Dumesh by Pandya. Jithin Prakash. Benzo Stanley Roche. Hassan Sabir. Bushra Salim. Talha Sadit. Hamid Salami. Nakul Shaju. Roshan Sanath Shetty. Pavandeep Shokar. Vishmaya Srini. The next student also receives the MAP Award for Future Talent, Aparna Subhash. Ashlyn Vagisi. Miriam Venge. The next student also receives the Chartered Institute of Building Certificate of Excellence Award for the best overall performance on MSc Quantity Surveying, Niall Walker. Bachelor of Engineering degree with honours in Civil Engineering, Samuel Dobson. Alexander Hopkinson. Matthew Waterhouse. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Construction Management, Liam Gaunt. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Product Design, Samuel Crosby. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Quantity Surveying and Commercial Management, Oluwafunmi Abiona. Zara Afshar. Rajendra Arunatha Vamothe. Robert Proctor. Erin Wright. Amy Simmons. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Quantity Surveying and Commercial Management, William Bailey. James King. Higher National Certificate in Future Homes Design and Construction, James Howard Credgington. Alex Davidson Lamb. Georgia Sutton. Master of Science degree in Project Management Construction, Ayodele Solomon Ogunbusola. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Quantity Surveying and Commercial Management, Thomas Beattie. Foundation degree in Science in Animal Science, Trinity Wood. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment, and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who've not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Ravinder Dashana Ranethige, who earlier received a Master of Science degree in Civil Engineering, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Thank you. Vice-Chancellor, Executive Dean and distinguished guest, family, friend. Family, friends and fellow graduates, it's with immense joy and gratitude that I stand before you today, tasked with the honor of delivering the word of thanks for this momentous occasion. Today we gather not only to celebrate the academic achievements of our exceptional graduates, but also to acknowledge the collective efforts, sacrifices, and triumphs that have shaped their journey to this significant milestone. The duration of our course has been an extraordinary journey for all of us. An extraordinary experience can create exceptional people and new possibilities. As we reflect, we are reminded that the ceremony is not merely a culmination, but a commencement of new chapters, endless possibilities, and boundless potential. Each graduate seated before us represents a story of perseverance, dedication, and the unwavering pursuit of knowledge. We all have recollections of spending endless nights at library meeting, Simon's deadlines, as well as many pleasurable experiences such as night outs. Our warmest gratitude goes to faculty members and the mentors as well, who have played a critical role in developing our graduate intelligence, creativity, and character. Your advice has served as a compass to guide us through academic hurdles, offering only knowledge, but also establishing a desire for lifelong study. And also, I would like to be grateful to families and friends who have stood by our graduates, offering support, encouragement, and love. Your contribution to this journey has been immense, and today's triumph is equally ours and yours. As we leave Unity Hall with sense of pride and accomplishment, let us not forget the responsibility that comes with the knowledge we have gained. May the lessons learned here propel our graduates to make meaningful contributions to society, to be compassionate leaders, and to continue the pursuit of excellence. In closing, let us revel in the joy of the celebration and look forward to the promising future that awaits each graduate. And congratulations to the class of 2023. May your endeavors be met with success, your dreams boundless, and your impact everlasting. Thank you.
So, class of 2023, I want to echo the thoughts of our executive team, Andrew, by congratulating you on your achievements, wishing you every success for your future, and thanking you for the part you've played in making this university a fantastic place to study and a fantastic place to work. And I feel honoured to be able to share this day with you and your nearest and dearest here in our magnificent University Hall. Now, I noticed during the award ceremony that there's lots of awards given out by businesses, by professional organisations, which reflect how much you've engaged during your time here with employers in your particular subject areas, which I think is really important to your future. It's also had one other really important effect, and I want to award all of you a collective award I'll come to in a second. Because in our guidance to graduates in attending, I think the guidance says something like smart or business dress. So as a cohort, you win the 2023, in fact, the last decade's Sensible Dress Award. And that's a compliment. That's a compliment. For relatives and friends of graduates here today, we know how proud you feel. And believe me when I say that however many ceremonies I do, I feel that warm sense of pride each and every time. And of course, you can feel it in this very small, intimate venue. Thank you to Jane for accepting your award and sharing your reflections. It's our privilege to have you associated with our university. And I'd like to congratulate Ravindu for that accomplished vote of thanks. Thank you very much. Now, in case you missed it earlier, I think Andrew may have mentioned that we're the second most sustainable university in the world. And these are new gowns that we've got for the first time for these ceremonies this Christmas. And most of the gowns are made from recycled plastic bottles, apart from the gold bits on mine, which are made from recycled Christmas decorations. Today we've said well done, but we're not saying goodbye. As our graduates, we make you a promise that we hope will help you find the job that will take your career forward. Now, I'm sure you've engaged already with our employability team, and as Andrew mentioned your employability stats, lots of you have got your next job or they lined up, or in fact you came to us already with an employer. But if you do need more support, please contact our employability team. They're really keen to help you for the next 3 years. And if you find you're not in a job in the next 12 months that requires a graduate, we can offer a package of support and a paid internship here in Nottingham that will give you the skills, the confidence and experience you need to take the first step in your graduate career. So please do keep in touch. Whatever your next step, you're members of our global NTU family, a worldwide community of over 250,000 alumni, people like Jane. And our doors will always be open to you, and we hope we'll see you again. Now, during your time here, I know many of you will have been helped by our alumni who have given you lectures, offered you placements, perhaps careers advice. So in time, we'd be delighted to welcome you back to share what you've learnt with future generations of NTU students. Your experience, your expertise, as it develops in your careers, is really important to our future students. And we hope you go from here with pride that you are, and always will be, NTU. So stay in touch. Do update your details as you move on the NTU website so we can tell you what's happening here at NTU. And when the opportunity arrives, which will in about 12 to 15 months' time, you'll be sent something which I hope you've heard of, called the Graduate Outcomes Survey. Good. It's really long, it's quite dull, but could you get to the end? If you don't get to the end, it doesn't count. And it's part of a national survey. We'd really appreciate, particularly you, filling it in and returning it. But that is for the future. Now is the time to enjoy your success. And I want to invite you all to join us for celebratory refreshments in the Newton building. There is one group of people we haven't thanked for their contribution, and it's the people above my head here. It's the band. They're going to play the same tunes, 2 tunes, 25 times in 5 days. I normally say by Friday afternoon, they'll more or less have got it right. That's grossly unfair. Please thank the band. So guests, please remain seated for the processional music and as the academic party and graduates leave the hall, and I declare this graduation ceremony closed.